You know what it is? It's your boy Young Guru, aka The Beast, aka Hank McCoy. You are now watching Elite Insiders. HU in the building.
Good evening, my name is Darryl. I'm here with Elite Insiders. We have the one and only legendary Young Guru. Appreciate you being with me, boss.
Thank you, appreciate it.
So all of you, can you tell us, like, the people who don't know, who is Young Guru? And, like, what do you do for self-contained title?
I'm an engineer, producer, DJ, all of that wrapped into one, along with being a father, son, a whole bunch of other stuff too, teacher. But, really engineering, DJing, and producing is really my main thing.
Okay. Any names you can name specifically who don't know that you worked with?
Pretty much everybody in the industry. I mean, my main client that most people know is Jay-Z. But I pretty much work with every artist that's in rap and R&B and a little bit of reggae, and a little bit of jazz.
Okay. So I understand, you work with Jay-Z initially. So, and I understand you got your way through the door when he heard you with Mr. Bleak. Can you explain how that happened?
I was working for Chucky Thompson down here in D.C. I went to Howard in '92, so I basically lived in D.C. from '92 to '99. '99, I decided to go to New York to pursue engineering. Memphis Bleak was one of the first people that I got as a client, and then through working with Bleak, Jay came with my work and then asked me to work for him.
That's what's up. Okay, so can you speak on the recording process with Jay? Okay, be honest. Is it true that he won't take his raps?
Yeah, I mean that's normal. In the recording process is like anybody else. We make the music, we vibe out, we try to figure out where that person's at in their career, what's the best record for them to make for that current time. A little bit more of a challenge when we was making the records with him because he has such a big body of work. You don't want to repeat yourself. Right. Sort of like what haven't I said so far. But incredible artist. He's an incredible artist, incredible thinker, probably the best MC, one of the best that I've ever worked with. So it's like it's not really that hard about trying to make a good record. It just is it the right record at the right time.
That's real. Any artist you could say that is forming into a legend that you can see as like, okay, next Jay-Z, possibly?
Oh yeah, I don't know if there's a next Jay-Z, but there'll be the next them. Like they'll be the first them. I think Kendrick is on his way to really making that mark. He's one of those out of this time period that I think really still cares about making complete albums and what his raps say and how he presents himself. I like the whole TDE, they remind me of the old school crews where everybody was nice but different. But there's a bunch of cats out there that I really respect, but I think Kendrick is like stepping up above everybody else.
Yeah, he definitely making a name for himself.
Yeah.
Okay, is there any engineers any engineers that you respect, or did you say like, okay, I look up to their work?
Yeah, there's plenty of engineers that I respect. Tony Maserati is probably the one that had the most direct impact on my life, just because when I was coming up, he was the person that Chucky would sit me in the room with and say, figure out what this person's doing. So Tony, there's a lot of like little secrets and tips and things that I got from Tony just watching him work. But I'm a fan of like all the classic engineers, your Tom Dowds, doing all the Atlantic records, and also my peers, just people like Darryl and Pat Viala and Brian Stanley, and those people. Like at a time when we was all busting through the door, they was right there with me. Doing a bunch of records, a lot of hit records. It was a time period where you could walk in a club and it was hard to hear a record that one of us four didn't do.
Appreciate that. What can you say to the up-and-coming engineers, especially at Howard? Because you're a Howard alum. So what can you say to get a motivation on their way?
Just to learn your craft all the way, and not just to stay in that computer, but to get out of the computer and actually figure out what sound is and the way the sound moves and the science of sound beyond just your computer. The computer's a great place for you to be, but it's also great for you to get to the real world and figure out how things really work. And just to be real diligent at what you do, because it's not going to be an easy, quick trip, especially nowadays because more people, the industry the way it is. I was blessed enough to come in at a time there was a lot of money in the music industry. Now it's, because of MP3s and downloading, but it's still a viable way of making money and a great job for people that want to be behind the scenes in the music business.
Right, that's what's up. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Appreciate it.